For years, royal watchers have asked the same question. When the time eventually comes, will Princess Leonor truly be ready to carry the weight of the Spanish crown on her own? It is a question that has followed her since childhood. After all, becoming queen is not simply about titles, ceremonies, or public appearances. It requires confidence, discipline, emotional intelligence, and the ability to remain calm under enormous pressure. And now, many observers believe Princess Leonor has just given the clearest indication yet that she is prepared to stand on her own. Not because of a grand speech. Not because of a dramatic announcement. But because of something far more important. She demonstrated that she no longer needs to be seen merely as the daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia. Increasingly, she is emerging as a royal figure in her own right. And that realization is changing how Spain sees its future queen. Ever since King Felipe VI ascended to the throne in 2014, Princess Leonor has lived under extraordinary expectations. As the heir to the Spanish throne, she has spent her entire life preparing for responsibilities that would overwhelm most people. Every public appearance has been carefully observed. Every word has been analyzed. Every gesture has been interpreted. While other teenagers enjoyed lives away from public scrutiny, Leonor faced a reality unlike anyone her age. She knew that one day, the future of the monarchy itself might depend on her. That kind of responsibility can shape a person in different ways. Some crumble under the pressure. Others spend years struggling to find their own identity. But Princess Leonor appears to have embraced the challenge with remarkable maturity. Over the years, Spaniards have witnessed her transformation. At first, she appeared shy and reserved. Many remembered the young girl standing beside her parents during official ceremonies, carefully following protocol and learning from those around her. But little by little, something began to change. Her confidence increased. Her presence became stronger. Her speeches grew more assured. And people started noticing that she was no longer simply participating in royal life. She was preparing to lead it. Still, critics wondered whether she was ready to operate independently. Could she handle the immense expectations that come with being queen? Could she represent Spain with authority and dignity without constantly relying on her parents? Those questions lingered, until recently, because what Princess Leonor has done in recent months has convinced many people that the answer is yes. Observers have noticed a new sense of confidence in her demeanor. Whether attending official engagements, interacting with citizens, or carrying out her military training, Leonor increasingly projects calmness and self-assurance. There is less hesitation, less dependence, and more signs of someone comfortable with her role. Royal commentators have pointed out that these changes are not accidental. They are the result of years of preparation. King Felipe VI has always understood the importance of gradual responsibility. Having experienced the same journey himself, he knows that leadership cannot simply be handed over overnight. It must be earned through experience. And Queen Letizia, known for her attention to detail and fierce dedication to her daughters, has played a major role in shaping Leonor's character. Together, they have sought to prepare her not merely to inherit the throne, but to deserve it. That distinction matters, because history has shown that titles alone are never enough. Successful monarchs are judged by their ability to connect with people, adapt to changing times, and inspire confidence. And many Spaniards now believe Princess Leonor possesses those qualities. One reason for this growing confidence lies in her military training. Her commitment to serving through the armed forces has impressed many citizens. Military life is demanding. It requires discipline, humility, teamwork, and resilience. These experiences have exposed Leonor to realities far removed from palace life. Rather than seeking comfort, she has embraced challenges. And Spaniards have taken notice. Images and reports from her training have strengthened the perception that she is serious about her responsibilities. Not because she must be, but because she chooses to be. That difference is significant. People often respond positively when they sense authenticity. And authenticity is precisely what many supporters see in Princess Leonor. There is no sign of entitlement. No indication that she takes her position for granted. Instead, she appears committed to earning the respect associated with the crown. That attitude has won admiration even among some individuals who are not traditionally strong supporters of the monarchy. Another factor contributing to this shift is her ability to remain composed under scrutiny. Being a modern royal means living under constant attention. Every expression can become a headline. Every appearance can spark debate. Social media magnifies everything. Rumors spread quickly. Criticism is unavoidable, yet Princess Leonor has consistently maintained her composure. She rarely reacts publicly to speculation. She avoids unnecessary controversy, and she carries herself with dignity that many people find impressive for someone so young. These qualities are not easily developed. They require emotional maturity and self-control, traits that are essential for leadership. Royal experts have frequently emphasized that monarchs serve not only as symbols of tradition but also as symbols of stability. In uncertain times, people often seek reassurance. They want leaders who project confidence without arrogance, strength without aggression, compassion without weakness. Many believe Leonor is beginning to embody those qualities. Of course, no one can predict the future. The challenges she will face as queen may be very different from those faced by previous generations. Spain itself continues to evolve. Public expectations are changing, institutions face increasing scrutiny, and younger generations often demand greater transparency and accountability. Princess Leonor will eventually have to navigate these realities. But perhaps that is exactly why so many people are optimistic. Unlike monarchs of the past, she has grown up in a world shaped by social media, globalization, and rapid change. She understands modern society in ways previous generations could not, and that understanding may prove to be one of her greatest strengths. King Felipe VI himself appears increasingly confident in his daughter's abilities. Observers have noted moments during official events when the king seems content to allow Leonor to take center stage. Those moments speak volumes, because few people understand the demands of kingship better than Felipe. If he trusts his daughter, many Spaniards believe that trust carries enormous significance. Queen Letizia, too, has gradually allowed Leonor to assume a more visible role. For years, the queen carefully protected her daughters from excessive public exposure. But as Leonor has matured, the balance has shifted. Protection has slowly given way to preparation, and preparation is turning into independence. That transition is perhaps the most important development of all, because every future monarch must eventually step out from the shadow of their parents. There comes a moment when the heir stops being viewed as a child and starts being seen as a leader. For Princess Leonor, that moment may already be arriving. Public opinion surveys and media coverage increasingly reflect a growing confidence in the young royal. People who once viewed her primarily as the king's daughter now speak of her as Spain's future queen. That subtle change in perception is powerful. It suggests that Leonor is building her own relationship with the Spanish people. One based not solely on inheritance, but on trust. And trust is perhaps the greatest asset any leader can possess. Still, with greater recognition comes greater responsibility. The expectations placed upon her will only increase. Every decision will matter. Every appearance will carry significance. Mistakes will be scrutinized. Successes will be celebrated. And throughout it all, she will need to remain true to herself. That may be the greatest challenge of all. Yet if recent developments have shown anything, it is that Princess Leonor seems prepared to face those challenges. Not with arrogance, not with impatience, but with quiet determination. And perhaps that is exactly what Spain needs. Because leadership is rarely about dramatic gestures. It is built through consistency, through character, through a willingness to serve. And many people now believe that Princess Leonor has demonstrated those qualities in abundance. What she has done recently may not have involved headlines filled with controversy or sensational drama. But sometimes the most important signs of leadership are found in the smallest moments. Moments that reveal confidence, responsibility, and maturity. Moments that convince a nation that its future is in capable hands. For years, Spain has wondered whether Princess Leonor would eventually be ready to stand alone. Today, more and more people believe they already know the answer. Because what Princess Leonor has just shown is not simply that she is ready to inherit the throne. It is that she is ready to earn it. And that may be the strongest sign yet that one day, she will rule not merely because history demands it, but because she has proven herself worthy of the responsibility.